I'm available for all sort of MyLab courses, MS Excel, MS Word, MS PowerPoint, MS Access Mathematics, Accounting and Statistics, Problems Rock.
Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's session, we are taking XP25 Excel Chapter 12 ML2 Customer Estimate. I will guide you through this video step by step, making it easy for you to follow, and you can done your assignment by watching this video. You can contact me for your assignments, exam, quizzes, and for complete course on my WhatsApp and email. My WhatsApp and email are given in the description and shown on my bottom of the screen. I can do all online courses: MyLab Accounting, MyLab Finance, MyLab Excel, MyLab Word, MyLab PowerPoint, Writing, Economics, Java, C++, Python, Nursing, Web Development, and many more online courses. My WhatsApp link is given in the description. You can click on my WhatsApp link and directly come on my WhatsApp chat. If you do not able to do this assignment, you can contact me. I will do this complete assignment for you with A+ grade, and I will do this complete course for you with A+ grade. Let's start our assignment to solve it step by step. First, we will click on a Rebel Editing button. So the title of assignment is here. I will increase the font size of this title first, and then I will highlight for a proper view in my video. XP25 Excel Chapter 12 Mid-Level 2 Customer Estimate. Under this project description, you can see your project description to get idea about your project. So we will move on instruction. Okay, I will select this complete instruction and increase the font size of this instruction first for a proper view in my video. So moving on, question number 1. Question number 1 is that, okay, start Excel, download and open the file name XP25 Excel Chapter 12 Mid-Level 2 Estimate XLS. Okay. Grader has automatically added your last name to the beginning of file name. Basically, in this question, we will have to download Excel workbook from Pearson IT Lab dashboard. I have also downloaded this file from Pearson portal. You can download this file easily from your Pearson portal. Okay. You can download this file easily from your Pearson portal. I am going to opening my Excel workbook. You can see my Excel workbook which I have downloaded from Pearson IT Lab dashboard portal. So moving on, next question is question number 2. In question number 2, select the range 1 to 826 and clear all data validation that was included in the worksheet. First we will select this range. Okay. So we will go to the data tab in the data validation group, click on data validation button, click on clear validation, clear. Okay, click on data validation button, click on clear all, click on OK button. This is done. So moving on, question number 3. Question number 3 is that, click cell B2 and enter VJD home renovations. Okay, simply we will go to our Excel workbook, click on cell B1 and then we will enter VJD cell B. Okay, B1, we will enter this VJD home renovation cell B1. So moving on, question number 4. Question number 4 is that, click cell F7 and enter discount rate. Okay, we will click on cell F7 and then we will enter discount rate in cell F7. Discount rate in cell F7. Okay, so moving on, question number 5. Inside the comments, please enter discount rate as a percentage in cell G7. Basically, in this question, we will insert a comment in cell G7. We will click on cell G7 first. We will go to review tab. In the comments group, click on new comment button. So we will type new comment is that, please enter discount rate as percentage. Please enter discount rate as percentage. Discount rate as percentage. Rate as a percentage. As a percentage. Okay, we run the comments. So moving on, next question is question number 6. Question number 6 is that, use the macro record to record a macro name sort. Okay, the macro should sort the table in the range B9 to G20 in ascending order based on quantity. Be sure to stop the macro record after complete completion. Okay. First point of this question is that we will use the macro record to record a macro named sort. We will go to the view tab. Okay, we will go to the view tab in the macros group. Click on macro button. Click on record macro. We will tap sort. Macro name is sort. Okay, this worksheet. Click on OK button. So the macro should the macro should sort the table in the range B9 to G20. B9 to G20. We will select this range. Go to the data tab in the sort and filter group. Click on sort button. So we will add label as city and custom A to Z alphabetical order. Okay. So be sure to stop the macro record after completions. Go to the view tab in the macros group. Click on stop recording. Okay. So moving on, next question is question number 7. Question number 7 is that insert a form control button that spans the range I7 to M10. Assign the sort macro and added the text of the button to display sort. Insert a form control button that spans the range I7 to M10. Go to the developer tab, click on insert button, click on form control. We will select this range I7. Range is I7 to M10. Assign the sort macro and edit the text of the button to display sort. Button to display sort. Click on OK button. You can see this. I have done 7 question. 1 second. Button is sort. Okay, I have done 7 question. Right now, moving on question number 8. Use the VBA editor to create a new module. Then create a custom function named discount. Type the following code to create the custom function discount into unit price, quantity, discount rate. Create custom discount function. Discount is equal to unit price multiplying by quantity by discount rate. This is the question number 8 of this assignment. You can focus on my laptop screen. Okay, basically this question we will use the VBA editor to create a new module. Use the go to the view tab. 1 second. Okay, go to the view tab first. In the macros group, click on macro button. Click on macros. Click on edit. Click on go to the insert. Click on module button. Okay. Function name discount. Create a custom function named discount module 2 and name is discount. So we will enter code here. Function discount unit price. Function discount into unit price quantity discount rate. So creates custom discount function. Discount is equal to unit price multiplying by quantity multiplying by discount rate. We will enter code here. Okay, we will type code here. We will simply click on save button. Click on OK. So this question is done now. You can see I have done 8 questions of this assignment in my video. Total question is 15. I have done